Ha ha ha, come on, don't give me that look. I was kidding. Everybody knows that's actually soccer. Training has only just started, and I'm pretty sure that my lungs have already begun to collapse. My first impression of basketball is that it's contradictory. Why do they need so many strong, tall men when they can't make contact with each other? The most they allow is a bit of brushing, but you can't so much as poke them. It's not like they're made of glass. I could even accept that rule if it didn't make defending so hard to do. If an opposing team's player has the ball and touches you, you get a foul unless you are standing still. But if you're standing still, then you can't defend your hoop. Isn't that unfair? It doesn't help that I'm bad at offense, and therefore the only thing I can do is defend. I'm new, so cut me some slack here, please. After an hour of training, I feel like death itself is looming over me. The Grim Reaper with the scythe and all that. Now I'm hobbling around and using the secret skill I developed that makes it look like I'm doing something when I'm really not. It's a technique that you can only master once you become a civil servant or a politician, so I'm very proud of it. I'm not proud of my reading skills. Fortunately, the coach claps to get our attention and asks all of us to gather in the middle of the court. Thankfully, it means I can take a rest. Alright, I'm coach.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. This next round, we're going to play a friendly match. Another match? This coach is really trying to kill me. Shoot, coward. You are only going to you're only going to kill a man. I organized it in a rush, but since every year we always play against... Oh, they're already here. Our coach looks past us, and all of us instinctively follow his gaze. Another basketball team casually chats amongst themselves as they enter the court. There's one opposing team member in particular that stands out, at least to me. Don't let them win just because they're girls, okay? I know it's an easy match, but don't start flirting mid-game.
Roll in the ladies.
Trot out the ladies.
Just because they're girls doesn't make it an easy match.
The players of the women's basketball team walk over to our team and begin chatting with us. No, don't chat with us. We're your enemy. Only one of them refuses to join in, and she's standing in front of me. Her face shows restraint, and her eyes are motionless, wrapped in turmoil.
What if it's that girl
Other
that
girl?
drew?
Oh, yeah, the artist chick. That'd be funny. It is the artist chick. It's Mysterious Girl X.
Surprise.
I think I would have preferred getting shot after all. Well, she is kind of tall. I guess that would make sense, her playing basketball. Our coach stands in the middle of the court and confirms that both teams are ready, and then with a nod signals us to start. The tallest player from each team meets in the center of the court. As the whistle, the whistle signal, the ball is released and both players try to grab it. Everyone feels the tension between them. It'll for sure be a bloody battle of courage, a beautiful collision of opposing souls brought together by basketball. Luckily for me, I can pass on all of that by sitting out. Basketball is a 5 versus 5 sport. Thanks to that, only a portion of the team plays at any one time. Still, everyone has a chance to play because players get switched out every so often.
I was going to say, and if someone gets injured.
It's not my turn yet, thankfully. I'm the new guy here, so if I'm told to sit on the bench, then I won't complain. I have other business to attend to anyways. In particular, with someone who's playing right now. She just stared at me for a while without saying anything. Isn't that weird? I mean, why wouldn't she say anything? Doesn't she recognize me from our encounter yesterday? Yes, it's true that our meeting was short, but I doubt she just forgot about it, especially considering she saw me leave her apartment. Rather than say anything after staring at me, she left with the rest of her team and started chatting with them as if nothing had happened. How am I supposed to react to that? As if that wasn't enough, Ziva vanished at some point, so now I can't even ask her for advice. The only thing I know for sure is that Mysterious Girl X is here, and that it isn't a coincidence. She has to be involved with those emails. I'm sure of it. Maybe that's why she didn't say anything. Or maybe she's not involved, and she's just a coincidence. I need to be cautious. I have to gather all the information I can before I make my move so that I won't mess up. Oh, you want to be Girl X?
Oh, if you want.
Wait.
You want to be Girl X?
Wait, who's Girl X in the other video?
Me, only because she was saying thief.
Oh, only because she said one word? I'm not good with the man voices either.
My bad, that was a foul ball. Your ball.
Oh, thanks.
Don't worry, we'll get it right back.
Matched her face, too. The way you said it, I mean. The first impression The first impression I have of her as a player is positive. She's competitive, but still accepts responsibility for her mistakes. Well, she must be nice. She plays with her bangs, smiles, and encourages her teammates by telling them everything will be alright.
It's okay. We lost one. Don't worry about it.
Is she the captain?
Let's get those points back, alright?
She's emitting courage out of every pore, or at least that's how it seems, but something's off. Her! The one playing forward! Taking advantage of the guy sitting next to me's knowledge, I ask him if he knows anything about Mysterious Girl X. Oh, her name's Luce. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, Luce. She's been playing for the women's basketball team for a while. Their team isn't great, but she does well. She has a ton of passion. You can really tell how much she enjoys basketball. Of all her team, she's the one who puts in the most effort. Last time we played, she surprised us more than once. We tried to go easy on their team, but hey, I won't deny that she's quite skilled. Her speed is her best asset, as you can see. Why do you ask? I dismiss my teammate's question by saying it was just curiosity. He replies with a cackle, which I choose to ignore. My head's still spinning with ideas when the coach interrupts me. Hey, new guy, do you want to join the game? His question surprises me. I try to turn it down by saying that I'll only get in the way. It's just a friendly match, so it's fine. We're winning and we need to screw things up pretty badly to lose against those girls.
Andy will be the one to do it.
When I try to refute his statement, he speaks over me. Oh, that's teammate.
Yeah.
I'll go with him, coach. I can help him out if he freezes up. Perfect, then it's decided.
Get out there.
Switch, you two go in. The terrifying power of democracy has reared its ugly head and defeated me. You'll be number 11, got it? Good luck. That good luck, followed by a wink, makes my stomach knot up from the implications. As soon as I find out the 2-digit number, my worst fear becomes reality. My rival is none other than Luce, previously known as Mysterious Girl X. And I'm glad we have a name for her now.
Me too.
It's the girl's turn, and I have to stay close to Luce to block her. She's silent and never takes her eyes off me. It's quite frightening. It feels like she's looking directly into the core of my very soul. Is she challenging me? Well, she better know that I'm too proud, so I'm not gonna let her get away even for, Is she... Oh, a second. Oh, man.
Only takes a second.
Yep. As soon as the whistle blows, I lose her. In the blink of an eye, she's gone, and when I finally manage to find her again, she's too far away for me to catch up. She must be fast.
Pass.
Luce receives the ball, takes a couple of steps to get closer to the hoop, and makes an elegant mid-range shot. The ball buries itself in the hoop with a swish shot. Number 11, with an unfriendly look plastered on her face, doesn't even make eye contact as she passes me. She briefly celebrates with her team before returning to her defense
So it's a little
position.
bit a celebratory little twirl thing.
Don't tell me. Our attack, as with the majority until now, ends with our center making a basket after catching the rebound. It makes me return to my defense position, and I have to counter Luce again.
It's bad to say, but I kind of hope the girls win.
She keeps her back to me and puts distance between us, and then she
Disappears.
disappears again as she spins around, leaving me behind. Luce's team passes her the ball with a bounce just as she finishes positioning herself perfectly. But just before she can make a shot, I attack her from behind by pulling on her shirt.
I don't think that's
Ouch.
good etiquette.
no.
What?
She's shocked and loses her balance, dropping the ball in the process. In exchange, I get a foul and the game is paused temporarily.
What's wrong with you?
A lot. I shrug at her in response. Luce reacts by giving me a weird look of disbelief. Although she's trying hard to hide it, I can see a small smile strewn across her face. Okay.
Don't encourage him.
The game eventually resumes and the women's team starts with the ball. The match continues much like the past couple of rounds. I stick to Luce like glue, and as soon as she runs away with the ball, I commit a foul one way or another. I repeat the process a couple more times and she responds with an even stronger defense each time. Not that it means anything since I'm never actually trying to do anything while attacking. I don't even know how to be on the offense. The ironic part is that, according to one of my teammates, my fouls are a legitimately used strategy in real basketball matches. If a player tries to sprint away and it seems like they'll score, committing a foul is a good way to prevent them from getting the point. It's possible that they may still score from the free throw they get after that, but there's always the chance that they'll miss instead. It's also useful for when you want a rival to lose their focus. It's something that pros do from time to time, although I'd say that isn't the case right now since this girl seems to be playing even better than before. The only problem with my strategy is that after committing 5 fouls, the guilty party is kicked out of the game. But hey, it's probably for the best in my case, right? These crazy rules actually work in my favor.
Hey, you.
Since someone else on her team is handling the ball, Luce finally decides to speak to me.
I have something to tell you.
After so long, she acknowledges me in the middle of a basketball match. May not be the best time to do this, but if I can find out what's going on, then I can't complain. It appears that staying put has worked out well for me.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Pay attention. What was it, John? Why don't y'all come here? We got stuff to talk about. Yep, do y'all understand?
Followed by some weird hand gestures, Luce tries to communicate with me in some odd hillbilly accent.
Maybe she just puts on like a clean accent. So nervous. She's like, I'll go back to my hillbilly.
I understood you the first time. Did you seriously believe I talked like that?
But you,
The previously silent girl is surprised when she hears me speak without an odd accent. I can't help but laugh when I see her make a flustered face.
She felt bad to talk in an accent.
Oh,
To get them
poor
to
her.
understand.
Poor her.
I still saw you in my apartment yesterday. What were you doing there? Who are you, a stalker?
I stopped laughing as soon as I recall what had transpired yesterday.
Yeah, she's going to get the last laugh here.
What are you talking about? You're the one who asked me to come here. You sent me those emails, right?
Emails? What emails?
I shiver. She really didn't send them. She has to be lying, but nothing really adds up.
Are you telling me it's a coincidence that you're here now after what happened yesterday? Do you really think I'm gonna believe that?
The women's team suddenly scores a point. Now used to the routine, I head to the opposite end of the court as Luce. But now we're more concerned with finishing our conversation than playing the game. I don't even like basketball. It's my first time playing. If it were up to me, I'd be doing something else right now. I came here for another reason.
Then why have you been on my tail this whole time? You've been forcing fouls for a while now, I noticed. I can hear you breathing, you know. You're panting. No one would put up so much effort in something they dislike.
Luce is right. I'm already exhausted from the training earlier, but at least I've been trying to avoid putting in too much effort.